guys, what's going on? Chris here with Shugghead Gaming, and welcome to my review for Wipeout the Omega Collection, aka Wipeout in VR. In 1995, I emptied my bank account and purchased my first ever video game system with my own money. That system was none other than the PlayStation 1 entertainment system. First thing I did was fire up the demo disc that came packaged, and played a game that literally changed forever what I knew racing video games could be. That game was none other than the original Wipeout. Many iterations have come and gone from the series, and while the quality has always been high, my interest moved on to other games. Here we are almost 25 years later, and holy shit. The Wipeout Omega Collection originally came out almost a year ago, and was met with great reviews. Jumping into it again with the newly released PSVR update is like nothing I've ever experienced in VR to date, and I can't stop smiling. For those of you who are new to the series, and maybe the VR update has piqued your interests, Wipeout is a zero-gravity racing and combat game inspired by F-Zero and set to a pumping electronic soundtrack. This is how the series started, and this is how it is in VR, except you're in the cockpit this time. Here's my review. Guys, just one quick thing, hit that like button if you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. For those of you new to the channel, I do PSVR reviews and PSVR specials like Shugghead Gaming Presents. Take a look at some of my back catalog, see if it's something you like. Graphics are up first. Let's just get this out of the way. Whether you're on the OG PlayStation or the Pro, this is easily the best looking PSVR game to date. Graphics are sharp, draw distance is fantastic, and still surprisingly sharp. The Pro version offers super sampling, which helps to even further reduce any jagged edges to an already fantastic graphical showcase. The 60 FPS sense of speed from the original flat release shockingly remains and is silky smooth in VR. The sense of speed is amazing, with no drops in frames or screen tearing to be seen. The tracks come alive with spectators and a living city happening around you. Colors are vibrant, shadows are visible everywhere, and really add a sense of being there. To top it off, particle effects are everywhere, from vibrant explosions and smoke floating across the track. When I first loaded onto the track, sitting in my cockpit, my jaw literally dropped from the visuals. Oh my god. Once in movement, I was in awe of what I was witnessing. The sense of speed, the feeling of climbing sheer vertical walls, swinging through banked corners and flying off cliff faces was fucking insane. This is the new bar for graphics in PSVR. This is visual VR porn. Sounds are up next. The music. Wipeout has always been known for its music. Electronics dance music is the flavor of the series, and it does it really well. Whether it be original compositions or hits from major artists, you'll always have a pumping soundtrack to pump you up while you tear through this futuristic water slide on crack. Whether it be drum and bass or electro house, artists like The Prodigy and Memtrix are on tap to keep your ears happy. Unlike PSVR's other zero-gravity racer, Zero G Racing Revolved, which I liked, the Wipeout Omega Collection has nailed the sense of engine sounds. The futuristic hum of the engines as they ebb and flow suits the racing game perfectly. Explosions and weapon sounds are likewise very nicely done. And I loved that the onboard computer voice would tell me what weapon I picked up or what I was about to eat shit from behind me. Sounds are awesome, guys, and really complete the package. Wipeout Omega features 26 licensed songs, so if you have Spotify installed, you can even use the best of Wipeout Spotify playlist to use tracks from all the older Wipeout games. That's awesome. If electronic music isn't your thing, then fire up Spotify and rip along to your own custom playlist. That brings us to gameplay. It's awesome. Next category. Okay, but if you need more info, here you go. Wipeout Omega Collection is a remaster of the previous two titles in the Wipeout series. That's Wipeout HD with its Wipeout Fury HD expansion and Wipeout 2048. Wipeout HD itself contained content from Wipeout Pure and Wipeout Pulse. 9 game modes appear in Omega Collection. That's Zone, Tournament, Speed Lap, Time Trial, and Single Race from HD. Zone Battle, Eliminator, and Detonator from Fury, and the Career Mode from 2048. All 3 games also have a Career Mode. The games contain 26 unique tracks and 46 unique ship models and include online multiplayer for all tracks. Also, Racebox, which enables custom races across all game modes, is included for all tracks. All 3 games are amazing. And just when I thought I had a favorite track, a favorite game, I changed my mind. I will say that Fury is probably the most intense, having some unique control options designed to get you going faster and wilder. I'll let you figure out what those are. Wipeout is all about speed, being fluid, not getting blown up. Only the DS4 controller is supportive, however, for the control side of things. You can also turn on motion controls in the settings menu if you wish. This uses the gyros in the controller, which allow you to tilt the controller to turn kind of like a steering wheel. For those who suffer from motion sickness, you will find many comfort settings. These range from a field of view adjuster, blinder settings during high motion, limiting or eliminating the tilt in the cockpit altogether, or eliminating the cockpit completely and driving in third person above the vehicle. The devs claim no motion sickness, and well, I don't suffer from this ailment. I can see the 180 turnarounds and barrel rolls giving this claim a run for its money. I have also been reading online that some people have been feeling sick with this, but all in all, the smoothness kind of keeps that at bay. All in all, the controls are fluid, tight, and intuitive. Never in a Wipeout game have I ever used rudder controls to shift the car side to side, but with the camera turned next to the pilot, I was sliding around corners with my face almost hitting the track. This is simply amazing stuff. And that brings us to fun factor and my final verdict. This may be the most fun you can have on the PSVR. Even not racing fans may find themselves taken with the polished and addicting gameplay. I literally had to rip off this headset to write this review, and I can't wait to get back in tonight. For those of you excited for a roller coaster game, and there are many of you that have talked about that, here it is. The best roller coaster ever made, actually. As much as I love my sim racing, this is easily the best racer on the PSVR, and maybe even the PS4. I hate number ratings, guys, and instead I like to rate games on a buy, wait for a sale, or burn it to the ground. This is an absolute no-brainer. This is a buy. The core game can be found for as low as $25, and the VR update is free. Multiplayer is also likely to be popular with this game for those who want further challenge or replay value. Guys, this may be the game that takes Resident Evil 7's crown as best PSVR game. At the least, it's top 3. Buy this game, and I can't wait to see you guys online. If you like this review, guys, I would love a like, and as always, subscribe for more PSVR reviews and specials. I am Chris with Shugghead Gaming, and thanks so much for watching.